Students, in this video, we are going to discuss why the monsoonal activity starts, in what way the monsoon comes in India, what is the condition of the monsoon in different months. We are going to discuss in this chapter. So, Indian monsoon, it depends upon some activities in the Indian Ocean, especially in the area of Madagascar, and the Pacific Ocean, especially the Eastern Pacific Ocean and Southern Pacific Ocean का वो जो बेल्ट है वो वहाँ पर क्या कंडीशन है इस पर डिपेंड करती है. When the pressure, in the periodic interval of 4 to 5 years, the pressure condition in the Pacific Ocean and in Madagascar region in the Indian Ocean get changes simultaneously, periodically they get changes. When the Madagascar take the high pressure zone, then the Pacific Ocean simultaneously get low pressure. So these periodic changes in the pressure condition in the Pacific Ocean and in the area of the Indian Ocean, like the Madagascar area, they periodically pressure condition get changes. This changes is known as Southern Oscillation, SO. This is known as Southern Oscillation. In short, this is known as SO effect. Now, another thing is that El Nino effect. What is this El Nino? In the Pacific Ocean, oceanic currents. Oceanic currents are always there in different types of ocean. El Nino effect means oceanic currents when move in the ocean, sometimes they get heated, hot oceanic currents are there, and sometimes they get colder, then cold oceanic currents are there. So when these conditions prevail there, especially in Pacific Ocean, because we are talking about the monsoonal activity. So when hot oceanic currents are there, the land masses nearby the Pacific Ocean get heated and temperature increases, and when the lower temperature of the oceanic currents is there, the masses of the nearby coastal areas get reduced. So these type of changes affect the coastal area all around the Mediterranean Sea. This is known as El Nino effect. So this El Nino effects help in the monsoonal activities in Indian subcontinent. So all these two factors means Southern Oscillation and El Nino. These two effects on the monsoonal activity in India. That is why this SO condition and El Nino condition, both when combined together, these are known as ENSO condition. ENSO condition, which prevails in Pacific Ocean, they affect the monsoonal activity in India. In nearby the equator, jet winds, easterly jet winds are there, and in northern India, beyond the Himalayas, also there exists the jet winds. These westerly and easterly jet winds blows throughout the year except the summer season in northern India. Summer season को छोड़ दे ये विंड जो है ब्लो करती रहती है, और जब ये साउदर्न जेट विंड्स अपर साइक्लोनिक ये जो एयर मूवमेंट है, ये स्पेशली इन द मंथ ऑफ मई एंड जून जब वो आती है, तो इस समय पर नॉर्दर्न इंडिया में द टेम्परेचर बिकम वेरी हाई एंड लो प्रेशर एरिया इज क्रिएटेड इन नॉर्दर्न इंडियन बेल्ट, इन some part of the Indian subcontinent. These pressure belts are created, means low pressure area is created. With the effect of these pressure area, the winds, jet winds is attracted towards the Indian subcontinent, and when these winds attracted towards the Indian subcontinent, they enter in Indian subcontinent through southwest direction. That is why these are known as southwest winds, and these are also known as, these winds are monsoon moisture laden, therefore they are called the southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon comes in India, and when it comes in Indian Ocean, when it comes in through Indian Ocean in Arabian Sea, that is divided into two parts. One branch strikes the Bombay Goa area, and that is known as the Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon, and the second branch that is crosses through the Kerala coast and reaches up to the Bay of Bengal, that is known as the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon. These two branches strikes through Bombay, and from Bay of Bengal ये उधर से होते हुए वेस्ट बंगाल होते हुए when the cyclonic condition prevail in the West Bengal in Bay of Bengal, these through with the help of this cyclonic condition, the movement of the clouds move toward the northwest direction में move कर जाती है, and with the effect of Himalayas, the movement of the cloudy air goes through from West Bengal to Bihar and UP, and it goes up to the Haryana and Punjab, and Arabian Sea branch also crosses to the Gujarat coast, Maharashtra coast, and through Rajasthan it reaches into the Punjab area, and they join together. With the effect of these two branches of the monsoon, the monsoonal activity get covered in whole northern India. The rain occurs, and that is known as the monsoon rain. Through this, the paddy crops grown here very nicely. So monsoonal activity with the effect of these two branches of the monsoon is started in India. Also with the help of this monsoon, when monsoon comes, southwest monsoon that comes to India, that is known as advancing monsoon, and in the month of October and November, monsoonal activity get weakened. Southwest monsoonal activity get weakened, and the wind of the direction changed from southwest to northeast. Now the wind blows from the northern eastern direction in India, and that is why that monsoonal activity is called northern eastern monsoonal activities are retreating monsoon. आता हुआ मानसून के नाम से ये फेमस है, और इसके इफेक्ट से अक्टूबर नवंबर के मंथ में नॉर्दर्न इंडिया में स्पेशली पंजाब और हरियाणा, वेस्टर्न यूपी के कुछ पार्ट में रेन होती है, और जिसको महावत के नाम से जानते हैं. एंड व्हेन इट गोज इनटू द बे ऑफ बंगाल ड्यू टू द साइक्लोनिक डिप्रेशन, द साउदर्न इंडिया स्पेशली द स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु गेट ए लॉट ऑफ रेन October and November month. So this is known as the monsoon, southwest monsoon, that is the advancing monsoon and retreating monsoon. All these two affect the rain condition. The rain prevail in whole northern and southern India with two branches of the monsoon, means advancing monsoon and retreating monsoon. Now seasons are also affected by the monsoonal activity. You know, in summer season in UP and Bihar, there is a lot of temperature, loo blows, loo blows there. These are dusty, stormy, deadly winds, very hot winds, और लोगों की मौत भी हो जाती है लू लगने से. एंड कुछ इसी टाइप की विंड्स जो है वो वेस्ट बंगाल में भी प्रिवेल करती है इन समर सीजन. दोज आर नोन एज द काल वैसाखी. You know, in that time in South India, also some winds blow and the rain occurs, that is known as the mango showers. With the help of that, the mango fruits get ripened. So all these activities are in summer season. When the monsoonal rain comes, the temperature get cooler. Now when the retreating monsoon comes, the October and November month, the temperature gradually change, and the temperature gets gradually changed and it goes down and down. So these activities are seen in South India when this happens. The seasons, hot seasons, summer seasons and rainy season is also there. Rain is there and monsoon. Now the last point for us is the monsoon unifying bond in India. Why we can say that the monsoon is a unifying bond in India? Because monsoon plays a vital role in India. You know, in larger part of the India, due to the monsoonal activity, rain occur in northern India, in southern India, all parts of India. You know, in some part of India which are beneath the Western Ghat rain shadow area, वहाँ पर रेन तो कम होती है, but in all parts of area this monsoon activity get started and farmers started their agricultural work. The sowing of the seeds is done in all over India, especially in the monsoonal time, and the harvesting of the crops also done at a time in February, March and April month. So farmers get started their work at a time. So we can say that in India the monsoon plays a unifying role. The whole India get united and work at a time. So these are the few points which I discuss in this video.